All right, let's go to page number 5. Regulatory agency view. So the expectation from the regulatory agency, or not the expectation, their view on complaints. Okay, I guess the expectation is going to come a page later here. So why do they put so much value on these? Obviously, it's information. They're the same value that we're encouraging you to place on them. They've already placed on it. Why? Well, they're in the consumer protection game. They're there to protect the rights of consumers, and it's not just consumers, because earlier I said it goes beyond that. But that's how this is written in this article that we pulled this from. So protect the rights of consumers. Letter B. Okay, the name of the game is harm. If they can identify harm, and I'm gonna replace the word consumer with customer, because I don't think it's limited to just them. Customer harm. Hey, if there's harm identified, hey, or harm can be identified, potential or actual, hey, that's going to lead us to UDAAP, unfair, deceptive, or abusive acts or practices. And when we teach that webinar, I pull up that's not just consumer. Hey, they've gone to great lengths to say UDAAP's not just about consumers; it is commercial as well. CMS adequacy. We just got done talking about letter C, the previous page. They use it to gauge or measure the adequacy, whether or not your CMS program, your compliance program, is working. Okay, and the effectiveness of it, the strength of it, whether or not there's weaknesses. Letter D and E, I'm kind of going to talk about kind of here in the same breath. So letter D talks about guidance. Letter E talks about new regulation. So where do you suppose, okay, the information comes from that we use to decide whether or not there needs to be new guidance put out, or a new regulation written, something to be taken up by Congress, or a new law? Okay, it's complaints. Enough people complain, or you complain to the right person, okay, things happen. Okay, if you've heard them, go contact your congressperson. Okay, that because hoping to get something done, maybe a new bill that leads to a new law, that leads to a new regulation.